Records at the Al-Aqsa hospital in Deir al-Balah showed that at least 106 people were killed in airstrikes on Sunday, making it one of the deadliest strikes of Israeli air campaign.
A 9-year-old boy suffered serious head injuries from shrapnel flying off a building that exploded next to him when returning to a shelter he was staying in with his family. Treatment was limited to merciful sedation as he passed away.
We're in Al-Aqsa hospital where I just left the resuscitation room where a 9-year-old boy named Ahmed was being treated basically with sedation to ease his suffering as he dies. He was crossing the street in front of the shelter where his family is staying when the building beside him blew up. He was hit by shrapnel, by rubble. His brain matter was exposed. He was taken to a hospital close to where he lived in Nusrat, and they transferred him here to Al-Aqsa. But there's nothing anybody can do for him. Like so many cases here, there isn't capacity to manage complex neurological cases, complex trauma cases. The operating theaters are working 24 hours a day. The emergency room is far, far beyond its basic capacity. The doctors and nurses here are doing their best. Their best is never going to be enough until there's a ceasefire. There's no way to keep up with the scale of injuries and trauma and suffering that's coming through these doors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, while this battle, while this war is ongoing. This has to stop.
Meanwhile, at least 7 bodies of displaced Palestinians, including women, children, and babies shot point blank, were recovered at the Shadia Abu Ghazala school in Jabalia, Gaza.
Witnesses said several people, including women, children, and babies, were killed execution style by Israeli forces while they were sheltering inside the school.
Displaced families were sheltering in the United Nations-run Shadia Abu Ghazala school, west Jabalia refugee camp in northern Gaza, when Israeli soldiers entered the building.
What followed was a massacre, according to witnesses and families of those who were killed in the early December assault.
Bodies discovered on December 13th piled up inside the school, and since then, survivors of the attack and family members of the victims who have returned to the school to look for their loved ones who were killed execution-style by Israeli forces have come forward to recount the horror of those moments.